I'm very far away from home right now, and I'm dressed like a little elf. I'm gonna go hang out with my friend who has two sweet girls, and we're gonna make some cookies together. Let's go! So a lot of people have asked me how I got into baking and why I started it in the first place, because I seem to be doing it a whole lot, whereas opposed to over a year ago, I did zero baking. Basically, the short story of it is that I was experiencing some extreme ennui, we'll say, some boredom outside of work. I would finish up work and then sit there and be like, ugh, what do I do? I was just not motivated really at all to do much of anything. And I was seeing on my Instagram and TikTok feeds a lot of cake decorating and baking, and I always enjoyed watching those videos, never thought to actually bake myself. There was just a point where I knew it was time to try a new hobby, or else I think depression really would have set in pretty hard. So I was like, well, I really like eating sweets. I guess I better give baking them a shot. And so I made my first cake, and one of my friends had convinced me to just stream that on Twitch because I just love streaming on Twitch. And that just kind of stuck. I had a really good time. And so I just kept streaming and I kept baking. And I was like, wait a second, I think this hobby might stick for more than a month. And it turns out it did, because I'm about a year and a half almost into this baking hobby with not a clear stop in sight. So I'm really thankful to have discovered a new love and hobby. So I'm curious if anyone else tried starting a new hobby with this kind of issue and how it turned out for you. Okay, it's the next day. We made the cookies. I did another batch. We had the wrong salt, so they were pretty salty. So I did this other batch like without barely any salt, and they're kind of bland, but we're gonna make people eat them anyway.